Lovely people, let's go with a classic of Pato Fu, Antes que seja tarde, which I suppose means before it becomes too late. Man, this already screams like late 90s. And I love it.
Olha, não sou daqui, diga onde estou. Não há tempo, não há nada que me faça ser quem sou, mas sem parar pra pensar. Sigo estradas, sigo pistas pra me achar. Nunca sei o que se passa com as manias do lugar, porque sempre parto antes que comece a gostar de ser igual. Qualquer me sentir mais uma peça no final, cometendo erro bobo decimal.
Man, you know what is wonderful about Brazil? I tell you, it's really, especially in different periods. I honestly not so much now in terms of music, at least not the mainstream. I'm not a huge fan of reggaeton or sertanejo, that type of stuff. I mean, to each their own. But when I look at now, I know a little bit of history of Brazilian music. Man, Brazil 70s, 80s, 90s, early 2000, like it almost felt like if you lived. Of course, I come from the Anglophone Italic world, if there's such a thing, which have been exposed mostly to Italian, European, North American stuff influence, right? And therefore, that's the word that I know in terms of music. And sometimes it feels like as if Brazil was like, if you had like a sort of parallel word, reality, right? Sort of a multiverse. That's how I would imagine, because the quality of the staff is always on par, if not better, than the things that I grew up with. Of course, with certain exception, of course. You could argue that there's some great stuff, just great overall, coming out of the US and England, that type of thing. But for the rest, really, sometimes I have the feeling I'm living in a parallel universe looking at Brazilian stuff, what they were doing, which is so amusing. It's like discovering that this other word was happening there of such quality in terms of music.
Na verdade, continuo sob a mesma condição, distraindo a verdade, enganando o coração.
Man, I love this. Reminds me of Friends. Reminds me of all that kind of lovely pop, new indie.
Pelas minhas trilhas você perde a direção. Não há placa nem pessoas informando aonde vão. Penso outra vez, estou sem meus amigos. E retomo a porta aberta dos perigos. Na verdade, continuo sob a mesma condição, distraindo a verdade, enganando o coração. Na verdade, continuo sob a mesma condição, distraindo a verdade, enganando o coração. Enganando o coração.
Okay. Okay, you know what? I actually want to listen to this again. I want to first say, like, I really like this song, actually. There is some nostalgia in it. Maybe because I'm watching Friends, that I realized I missed the last three series, which I never watched, 4 series, which I've never watched. So I'm trying to watch a little bit of that. I mean, the kind of late 90s, early 2000 vibe. And I love this sonority, man. There is so many little things about the music that are nice. The embellishment with the guitars, the different layers, the understated voice, like all this combination, makes you feel like both part of those years, and at the same time, it's just overall lovely, good music, and I really enjoyed this song. And I also miss the old videos, man. I like these little instruments. I don't know if it's a breath instrument or whatever, like a little flute, the little addition doing, you know, the tiny solo. I wonder if they're still around, you know, like now those bands, they've been around for so long that many of them, they've basically cult the status because, you know, at the time maybe you would have thought that this music was more commercial, you know, more popish, and always with the assumption that you're gonna have greater and greater coming, you know, bigger bands or who knows what, and then you realize that things didn't get better, just got diluted, redundant, obvious. And we look back at this music and we go like, oh wow, we didn't have it so bad, honestly, you know. We didn't grow up through Led Zeppelin or something, or The Who, or Janis Joplin. But then you look at the 90s and go like, wow, man, we didn't have it bad at all. That was fucking great. Sorry for the French.